So, what's up, guys? After a little bit of a hiatus, it's Outlaw Window Cleaner Radio, episode 5, episode 4. You'll probably never see because we dropped bombs over Baghdad. So, I'm here with Tim. Oh, that's right. Tim's not here because Tim's internet is broke. The squirrel finally died on his hamster wheel, and Tim's got to get a new squirrel. So, maybe we'll get him on in a couple days or something. But I'm here with Joshua, the window cleaner show from
Hey everybody.
Yeah. So we're here, and we're just we're gonna do. Oh, I gotta put that down. I almost. We're here just kicking it, man.
Just shooting the shit.
Shooting the shit. Just I had a super busy week this week. I'm talking to Jacob Williams. I'm trying to get Jacob Williams on the podcast. So if you guys are watching this on YouTube and you're like, why in the fuck does he keep looking down? It's because I'm trying to get Jacob on. So relax, guys. So I had a super busy week. How about you, Josh? I know you're breaking in a new stud today or this week, and you got yourself a new window cleaner on staff.
I do. We hired a new guy, and he's doing pretty good so far. Fingers crossed.
So,
knock on wood.
What does he think about me and you and Tim going back and forth in Messenger? Has he? I mean, I know he's privy to it because you guys are in the cab together. So I'm wondering, what does he think about all that? Because you guys are like, man, these podcasts are absolutely awful. You have no idea how bad we could be. We are ruthless with each other. But what does he think?
He's kind of digging it, man. He's never really had a boss that that is easy to talk to, easy. We like to keep it light. I like to keep it fluffy. I want him to succeed, and I don't want him to be bogged down with stress. So I like to keep the atmosphere light. And in turn, we message back and forth our funny things all day. Right. He's privy to that. So
I'm wondering, have you always taken this approach, or is this something like over the years? Because you've made it no secret that it's your attrition rate is something else over at Josh the Window Cleaner. Guys can't keep up with you. You're pretty much nonstop.
I've always been the same, man.
Oh, really? See, I'm the same way too. Are you the type?
And I say I'm gonna change every time. I'm like, next time I hire, I'm gonna be a little bit more rigid. I admire the guys on the channels and on Facebook that are, they have all these systems set up. That's not just me. Everything's got to come very organic. I have to really like you as a person to kind of want to be around you, So I try to say I'm gonna be more regimental, but it never really follows through. I kind of just.
The worst thing to do is to start a podcast and then try to fucking talk somebody through working Skype.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you know what? I tell you what, when I find it hard to work with people. You know what I'm saying? I not work with them, but I have a hard time not doing everything. Like, I'll find myself and then I'll turn around and I'll look and I'm like, are you serious? Are you seriously just all you're doing is moving the hose through the bushes for the water-fed pole or holding the bottom of my ladder right now? Is that seriously what's going on? You know what I mean? I'm up here doing this and I'm paying you. I always catch myself, and then I'm like, you know what? I can't.
I got that vibe from you when we worked together. I got that vibe. Like, aren't you gonna do this, Josh? And aren't you gonna do that? What the fuck? Like, if I would have did it this way if I were you.
If we would have done it my way, we'd have got the whole outside of the building done in the first day. All the lift work would have been done the first day. But that's just because you can't operate a lift at all. You're not good at it.
Dude, you gotta watch your mouth on that.
I only said that because I knew that was gonna piss you off.
You gotta watch your mouth on.
I knew that was gonna make you mad. Oh man, I tell you what, I did. I'm loving this weather, though. I can tell you that much right now, dude. After being, it seems like, winter wasn't too shitty this year, but it seems like it just won't go away type of winter. You know what I mean? It wasn't like, oh my God. brutal cold, like what was like 3-4 years ago. You remember that it was like in the negatives, like all. I mean, that
You're
was
frozen in.
Yeah, that was the roughest year in window cleaning I've ever had in 14 years. I've never experienced anything like that. Like weeks in negative digits, and sometimes like like record breakers. Some of them.
Yeah, we were breaking records there for a while.
Unbelievable.
I mean, we can't do any. I mean, when it gets that cold, it doesn't matter what we're using in our water.
Right.
It's just a train wreck. It's a train wreck. I hate the fact that we live in this climate. But then I also think like, well, what if we did live in a warmer climate? You know, those guys got to adapt to certain things too. You know, there's a busy season for them and a slow season. Of course, their busy season and slow season isn't, you know, mind-numbingly fucking cold to where it, you know, could kill you within 5 minutes of being outside.
I don't, you know. This podcast fucking sucks. So, you know, I'm gonna have to fucking edit this and shit. I don't know what to tell Jacob.
What do you want to do?
He needs to find out how the fuck to get on here. I mean, fucking hey, Jacob, you don't know how to work shit? I was like, what's your Skype ID? He's like, where the fuck do I find that? I don't know, when you signed up, you fucking retard.
Well, can't he find you?
Well, do you know my number? How do I do this?
Are you asking me?
Yeah,
it's a miracle I've been able to fucking get this together.
Wait a minute. There, finery. Add people.
You patched them in?
I'm trying to. Did I just seriously type all that in there and it fucking not go in, you cunt flat fucking motherfucker?
Are you seeing what they're posted on Luke's YouTube channel?
No.
Dude, we have started a fucking movement on this dude, man.
Why? Are they going hard body on him?
Oh, man. Just comments on his YouTube. Hi, Luke. I used to have a lot of respect for you, but having the Outlaw channel taken down was a scumbag move on your part. Yes, I know he's been critical of you in some of his videos, but be a man for goodness sake and engage in open debate. Ooh. Hiding behind claims of copyright infringement is childish. And then another guy, Luke, what's your take on everything with Outlaw? A lot of people are hating on you right now. Not good for your channel. Hope you didn't do what everybody says you did. How fucking cool is that, dude?
It's amazing.
Just us. And we've got everybody. I mean, he's sweating, dude. He's got to be sweating.
Yeah, he's tripping. He's got to be a little bit. You know, he's got to be. So I'm just gonna cut right down to it. Anyone listening to this, most likely saw Perry Tate's live stream from his factory in China, and Eric. I'm not even gonna say his last name, but Eric. Everybody knows who I'm talking about. You're my biggest fan, Eric. During the live stream, made an accusation.
Eric ain't bright.
Yeah, Eric ain't bright.
Yeah.
Eric made like a scumbag. I mean, the shit with Luke the window cleaner. What he did was, it was cowardly. It was cowardly. But what Eric said during that live stream, what he accused him of. Is fucking psychotic. I want you guys to know, Bob Bouquet and Tim Huber and Outlaw and that whole image and all that stuff. If you guys no.
Bob Bouquet?
Well, yeah, it is the same guy, but I mean, you guys do not know Tim Huber the way that we do. And I can assure you, with every fiber of my being, that Tim did not say anything like that. He would never say it. He is not that guy. He's just not that guy.
He is a calm, cool, collected.
Yes. Dude, he's not that dude.
A laid back fella, man.
Yeah, he is not that guy. Out of us three, he's not. He's the straight guy. He's not us. We give him a lot of shit. We bust his chops all the time on here, but Tim, we're just trying to pull Tim out of his shell. Tim lets himself go in those Bob Bouquet videos. You guys got to know that. That's his release, really. He's the straight guy. That dude, the one we're speaking of, the one who shall not be named, that dude is fucking Fruity Loops. I mean, that dude is like, dude, he is next level crazy. And I'm gonna put this out here to the whole window cleaning Facebook community. If you have a Facebook page that has to do with window cleaning and you associate with this guy or allow this guy in your group to post stupid fucking videos and say crazy shit like that, you are a sick person. You know what I mean? You are not right in the head either.
I'm
sorry, you're not. You cannot. Listen.
I think his true colors seem to come to light in every group he is in. This guy lays down the psycho color real hard, okay? So he jumps to all these little groups, okay?
Yeah.
And I mean, his true colors come out every time. Maybe whoever, another group pops up, he joins it. Those guys might not know he is like this, okay? I mean, this guy is seriously, there is something seriously wrong with him, and it is entertaining as fuck to watch, but scary to think what he's actually capable of. Given a little bit of power.
Yeah.
Given just a smidge of power.
That's what I guess what I'm saying is if you are privy to any of this, and I'm not gonna mention, I'm not gonna say what he said that Tim said. No. I'm not going to. I will not say that because it's a very, very, very serious fucking accusation. I mean, borderline. Tim could probably consult a lawyer after that kind of statement. So we're here with Jacob Williams from Florida. He's semi-handsome, not as handsome as me and Josh, but he's pretty close. And he's got a nice turd cutter on him, so we've got that going for us. So what's up, Jacob?
What's going on?
I don't know, not a whole lot, man.
When are you going to do something with that ball tickler on your chin?
Never. I can't grow all that on my face like you can. She just said, Jacob. You just got yelled at.
Got yelled at on the podcast.
Your wife said no.
She told me to shut the F up.
Did she?
So what's going on, man?
Nothing, just enjoying my Friday night.
What's your Friday night
weekend?
Yeah, it's going to rain up here, too. Sorry, bro. I don't mean to keep cutting you off. Go ahead.
Oh man, it's fine. No, I had some jobs planned. I'm just a part-time guy right now.
Part-time? We got to end this. So, I didn't know you were part-time. I'm gonna stop recording. I'm just kidding. So you
fuck you too, asshole.
Oh yeah, right. So do you what do you? You work construction during the day. Is it road construction?
I'm a construction inspector. I basically freaking watch everybody do their job.
Okay.
Tell them they're an idiot when they don't do it right.
Right. And when do you find time to clean windows? All right. I guess let me start with this. Is window cleaning always going to be a side hustle for Jacob Williams, or do you plan on being on the glass full time one day?
Oh, if I was able to be full time, I'd be doing it full time right now.
Oh, really? So you enjoy it that much?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's something I enjoy doing.
All right, cool. So what do you primarily do now? Do you do any houses, or is it just commercial work?
I do houses and I do storefronts.
Okay, cool. And how long?
So are you building up your route? So you're trying to build? Is the game plan to move away from your full-time job and then do the window cleaning full-time? or are you content?
That's my plan.
Okay, because I would imagine your full-time job pays pretty decent. I mean, it's probably, you know.
It's not bad for my area, no, not at all. But I'm tired of making other people money. Tired of making other people rich.
Right? Yeah. Hey, man, I'm with you on that, dude. I mean, I didn't make anybody rich per se, but I made it so people didn't have to work hard. You know what I mean? And there's not like draining yourself for and being away from your family and not really being able to do the things you want to do for so long, and you're like, finally, you're like, you know what, man, fuck this. I'm gonna do me, and I'm gonna go hard body. So I know you're doing some pretty big restaurants, some real famous restaurants. So you must be doing something right. You must be doing something good. So you might be on the verge of something, maybe.
Man, I think I really screwed up when I first started because I didn't really do any market research or anything like that. What people say you think you should do before you actually start a business. And it's not really that booming around here as much. I live in Panama City, Florida.
Okay.
Basically, I don't know if y'all ever heard of Panama City, but it used to be the spring break capital of the world, blah, 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 yakety schmackety, all that. And you'd think something like that would be kind of like where you guys are, booming constantly.
You seriously misjudge my area.
or should I say Baldy? I mean Josh.
Yeah, Josh is up there in the city. He's up in the big city. I'm
in the Rust Belt capital of the world right now. So right. I mean, we don't boom all the time, but I get what you're saying. See, in my mind, I would think like Panama City, tourist tracks, just like you said, the spring break. There would be an opportunity to turn that into maybe not year round, but 8-9 months of solid work, which is the same here. We get about 8-9 months of solid work, and then it's kind of a
feast or famine, man.
If
you're
desert.
Not out, like yesterday, it was like 70 degrees. It's the first time.
It snowed yesterday, rained yesterday, and then I got sunburnt yesterday.
Yes. That same here. It snowed in the morning. It rained, and then it started snowing, and then the sun came out, and it was hot as balls outside. All of a sudden, I'm like, you know what, dude? I'm working until I can't work no more, and I stayed out from 5 a.m. all the way to 10:30 yesterday. I was hard body yesterday, and if you don't get it while you can get it in Ohio, you are slipping. I think that's why there's a big attrition rate.
And he's like 43 years old, Jacob. He's like 43 years old.
I'm 38. I'll be 39 in a couple of months.
Here's to you, to a 43-year-old.
Congratulations.
Like that.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm super handsome. I can't grow a super awesome beard like Jacob, but whatever. I try, man.
I don't think facial hair has anything to do with it. You look good for 43 is what I'm trying to say.
I'm not 43. You're a fucking...
This is coming from the guy that looks like Kevin James with a shaved head.
Fuck you. You look like Kevin James with a fucking 5 o'clock shadow, motherfucker.
Apparently, you didn't read the guidelines before you come in here. You cannot talk to Josh that way. How dare you?
You know the funny thing is, I'll talk to any one of you motherfuckers how I want.
Oh, that's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. We were gracious enough to fucking let you get on our podcast.
What did we do?
And what have we done?
Nothing.
Nothing.
If I didn't talk to you that way, that means I don't like you.
Yeah, we had this discussion before.
Yeah, same here. It's all.
Yeah, it's all good. We're just playing. So, I mean, I was talking before. I'm going to just get back to it because I didn't finish my point because Jacob kind of called
butted in.
Yeah, he didn't butt in. We were trying to get him on and we couldn't figure it out. And we finally got him on. So I'm happy. So now Jacob knows how to do it so we can have Jacob back again. So maybe when Tim's on, because Tim's got squirrel fucking internet, but whatever. Perry Tate had a live stream, a Reach It live stream. He was showing us the polls. I think Jacob was watching with me. Like I said, Eric made a pretty brash accusation to which we were not privy to because Eric's got us blocked. He doesn't like us, and that's clear. I'm not gonna say what, like I said before, I'm not gonna say what he accused Tim of, but apparently this guy does not know Tim very well at all, because I can assure you that that is a complete fallacy. And anybody that runs a window cleaning group on Facebook, you should do your due diligence and research on this fella, because it could turn toxic real fast. And
we don't even have to say his name.
We don't
when
even
he
need
gets
to say
into
his
your
name.
group,
Yeah, you'll
know who this
he
guy
is. He's next
is.
level.
I mean,
he's gonna be talking about us for sure, or do a live stream about us, or he's not gonna be cleaning windows. He's gonna either be trying to take your money in a messenger, $25 for a half hour, and he'll tell you how to not clean windows good, or he's just talking about us. So it's one of those two things, but. You guys need to research this guy and keep him at arm's length, or I would just remove him from your group. I'm not making a plea here, but the dude's fucking nuts, man.
Any group that lets him in, they're gonna know that the person that we're talking about is the person that's causing the trouble. He
must have me blocked too, because I didn't see any of the comments. I just seen Perry.
Yeah.
Saying, this isn't the place for this. I don't want your smut in my freaking life.
Right.
And he said, I'd be glad to talk with you about this, privately. But, dude.
I am drinking.
I don't have any
White
words
Russians.
to say.
These White Russians taste like vanilla milkshakes right now. I'm like tipsy. I might show you my boobs.
So good. They look so good.
I know Jacob wants to see my butthole, but I'm not going to show it. He keeps asking me in instant messenger for butthole pics, and I'm not sending them to you.
I hope you edit that out.
No, I'm not. I'm not doing it. He gives me... Dude, Jacob... does the
you
rawest.
See my dog's butthole?
No, no, I'm good, bro. He does the rawest memes on me and then fucking sends them to me in Messenger. He takes screenshots of me talking during the podcast and just fucking annihilates me. It's fucking hilarious, man. It's so funny.
I did one for Josh too, and I put it actually in the group. And
I seen it.
So I thought I pissed him off.
Which one was that?
He didn't even see it. Josh, you gotta tell him. Josh had a brain injury, so he doesn't have a very good memory. He's got a legit memory issue. So he's fucking. You gotta tell him shit like 5-6 times.
You got the fat Lex Luthor over there.
The fat Lex Luthor. So what?
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious. That's gonna get a lot of fucking. A lot of leverage. A lot of mileage. Fuck.
Well, now that we've invited Jacob on our podcast, apparently all he wants to do is badmouth us.
Oh, come on.
And talk shit about us. He's getting back at us for saying he backflips for backflipping on wieners. So what are the Backflip Boys up to? I know you guys are getting ready. It's the Backflip Boys on YouTube, correct? I mean, you might as well plug your channel while you're on here, correct? It's Backflip Boys. It's you and James Riley, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And you guys are from what I understand, going to be doing some reviews and stuff for Windows 101 or more reviews, apparently.
Yeah, from what I understand, that's supposed to happen soon.
Awesome, man. So you guys are going to be really hitting the YouTubes hard. The tubes of Ubed hard.
So to say, I suppose, yeah.
Cool. I mean, he's tight-lipped, fellas. We're not going to get a lot out of him. He's like,
I really don't know a whole lot. He's the one that does everything, then tells me.
Oh, okay.
Because apparently I'm too busy for all this shit.
Right. Well, hey, man, if you got a full-time job, kids, a wife, and you got a part-time job, it's kind of hard to fucking keep up with all this nonsense. So...
Yeah, I mean, I try to make videos and put on YouTube when I can.
Right.
It's not as sporadic as you or Tim.
Well, I don't.
His channel was abruptly taken down.
Yeah, well, that dude's that's going to be. I mean, that's another thing. People seem to think that we've squirreled ourselves away. I want you to know our withdrawal of the podcasts and all that stuff on YouTube and on iTunes is not because, oh no, we're done. It's because we want to make sure that our content cannot be jacked with like this again. And it needs to be vetted through the proper channels so we can't be hit with false fucking accusations again. I can assure you guys that whether I'm not sure what's going to happen with the Outlaw Window Cleaner channel, it's still kind of up in the air. I can assure you that Bob Bouquet and the Outlaw Window Cleaner will be back on YouTube. It may not be on the same channel. It may be on the same channel. But what I can assure you is there's going to be consequences and repercussions. And not
if it's not on the same channel, oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. If Tim doesn't get his channel back,
if it's not on the same channel.
Ooh. But anyway,
it's gonna be.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh.
Hey.
You know, it's shitty, but I guess we kind of might have played with fire a little bit, a tad, but we kind of feel from our point of view maybe this had been brewing with this feller for a long time. You know what I mean? There's been he's kind of had animosity with everyone. I think he even had a little bit of shade to throw at the Backflip Boys at a time or a time or two. You know what I'm saying? So we're not this isn't a mutually exclusive club like Outlaw Window Cleaner versus Luke the
I'd like
fucking
to hear that
toilet bowl
story.
cleaner. I don't. Jacob, who knows if he even knows too much about it. I mean, and if he doesn't want to...
I don't have, to be honest, I don't have a clue.
So,
I mean...
That's not
honest,
Jacob's thing,
I used to troll him out of freaking because I was bored.
Right.
I used to ask him what he used to do his hair.
Right.
I mean... and that's the only thing I'd ever ask him. And just one time in a video, he said... you're getting you're pretty much borderline troll, and that's pretty much all he said. And then after that, I got a rise out of him, and then I never freaking commented, or I don't even realize he exists anymore.
Well,
that's how I am with the guy.
He won't even acknowledge my existences, and I kind of like that. I kind of like the fact that I don't exist to him. You know what I mean? He doesn't. With all this, and this is the shitty thing about all of this, and it kind of makes me feel a little shitty. Is this dude took all of this shit in a way out on Tim and Tim's channel? You know what I mean? And now that fucking other dude during Perry's live stream has also directed his shit at Tim, and I don't. I don't know where to go. Yeah, I don't know where to go from here. You know what I mean?
Tim doesn't deserve to have that kind of
this shit. He doesn't.
Yeah. If anybody does, it's us. We're the ones kind of stirring the pot because we feel like we need to stir the pot.
Those two dudes and the one dude that's got the big company backing him, they're all a bunch of fucking cunts. I'm not going to mention their names because I don't want my shit to get yanked. But everybody already knows who we're talking about, so it is what it is. They're a bunch of fucking cunts and a bunch of pussies, man. Those dudes are pussies. Richie Blue just texted me. Richie, we're going to...
What up, Richie?
Yeah, Richie Blue, I'm going to upload it afterwards. So, I just, it's fucking shitty that Tim's the one that's he's got to bear the brunt of this. But you could only make so many Bob Bouquet videos and talk so much shit about Luke before, you know what I mean, he's going to say something, you know what I mean? And I think the Outlaw Window Cleaner mashups he posted on his channel were just the icing on the cake, you know what I mean? If he'd have just left it on my channel and, you know what I mean, they'd have just went after me. But once that shit was available on iTunes, some motherfuckers was like, they was pump them brakes, cuz. So... But it's all good because in the end, we're gonna get vindicated, and it's dude, it's a sure thing. You know what I mean? It's a sure thing, and they don't realize it, but it's a sure thing. I mean, They flagged videos of Tim's kids playing in the backyard. How the fuck is that copyright infringement? I mean, come on, guys.
It's to go that route.
Yeah.
To go that route with him. He loves that damn channel. Not to mention his kids, but he loves that channel.
Yeah. I'm making another White Russian, so
pour it up.
I'm about to.
Hey Josh, you in your underwear tonight?
I might be.
Yeah.
Might be.
Joshua might be my best friend. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Joshua might be my best friend. He may be naked from the downstairs down. I don't know. I
have an outlaw T-shirt on. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's ooh yeah. Do you have an outlaw T-shirt, Jacob?
Yeah, but it fucking shrank. And I'm a fat ass, so it doesn't fit me anymore.
Fat
I got
guy
the same problem, man.
Yeah.
Same problem.
That message popped up twice from Richie.
What I got a question for you, Jacob. What do you think Outlaw should focus on more than anything? I personally have my opinion. I think we should just go back to making dope ass T-shirts, you know, and run them in sets like, you know, 4 times a year, maybe 3 times a year, and then build up a nice little roster of cool designs and stuff, pick and choose. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I like the fact that y'all are selling apparel, as well as the Black Diamond Rubber. I'm a big Black Diamond Rubber guy, you know.
That's good.
That's pretty much the only rubber I'm buying right now.
Where do you buy it from?
It's the only one I want to use. I was buying it straight from Black Diamond.
It's good rubber, man. You can't go wrong.
I haven't ordered, you know, not saying I'm not going to order it from.
Well, I didn't know. Well, I'm not. No.
No, we're not saying that.
I don't give a fuck about that. Hey, you do what you got to do. Yeah. I didn't know. Does Windows 101 carry Black Diamond Rubber?
No, they don't.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know. I think they do.
All right. I just that was the only reason why I asked. So, you know, you ain't got to buy shit from us. You know, we don't see. That's the common misconception.
Well, yeah, that's
we do not give a fuck. You know what I mean? We don't care.
Y'all just have it up there in case someone wants to fucking buy it, they buy it. You know, that's
right.
At least that's my thoughts on this situation.
Right. I like the rubber. I'm a strong proponent of it. I know that maybe our personalities are brash and that may not fit into some people's demographics. And they may the people that
we wash windows.
Well, we wash windows. The people that own Black Diamond, they might be like, man, I don't know about these guys. But I can tell you this, I may be rough around the edges and I may be opinionated and I might have a fucking potty mouth. But I'm a full-time window cleaner. And I do it all day, every day, and their rubber is the shit. It's the shit. You can't beat the price, and you can't beat the durability. It's awesome. It's good shit, man. And if I wasn't hawking it, I was rocking Black Diamond back when WCR first posted up. So everybody that knows me knows that them motherfuckers they wouldn't let me be in their group or kick me out. I wasn't allowed to do shit with them for 4 years. So, I've been rocking Black Diamond for a long time. I really like the stuff. I think it's the shit. So, whatever.
Yeah, I've tried it. Like everybody else, I've tried almost any kind of rubber you can think of, and not only I like the price point, I like the quality. It just fucking lasts.
Yeah.
You know.
It does. I was an Unger soft guy, and I used to use that shit all the time when I first started out, and then I got
soft
turned
and floppy.
Yeah, soft. I like the soft because then you try to push it in and it just gets all. See, we're talking about Black Diamond and we go to that and then they're gonna be like, dude, we can't work with fucking retards. And then you got guys going on live streams and accusing people of fucking heinous acts. I mean, Jesus Christ, what is wrong with these crazy people?
You must have me blocked or something.
Dude, I will tell you, Jacob, I will tell you in private what he said, but I will not tell you over the air. I will not give that any weight.
That's probably better.
Yeah, I will not give it any more weight than the guys that seen it. If anyone goes to Perry's live stream, I mean, Perry can't. I mean, I don't know if he deleted all the comments or just Eric's, but every single person in there started shitting on him instantly. I mean, it was just like, dude, what in the fuck are you talking about, man? We're here watching a tour of a factory, and you're talking about this crazy ass shit. Jeez.
He wants attention.
Yeah.
He wants to be noticed. He wants us as in the window cleaning community, to give him the accolades that he thinks he deserves. And he hasn't earned anything. And then the stuff he has done has been so low life, sleazeball shit.
Yeah.
That it just has left a bad taste in everybody's mouth. This doesn't fucking compute.
All you gotta do is go to YouTube, search out Keith Caliphas and Eric Bland, and that's all you need to fucking just watch that video, and that's all you need to see. Somebody sent me a video
and laugh.
Yeah, somebody sent me a video of Eric Bland. He posted in the Side Hustle Heroes group about he was taking credit for getting Tim's channel taken off of YouTube. Anyone following this story knows that that's not true. Everyone knows who did that. You know what I'm saying? That's how fucking crazy this feller is.
I mean, we have documented proof that we've seen.
Yeah.
We know who's behind it.
Yeah.
And for him to
that's been posted on Facebook, and everyone sees who did it, and he's,
dude, there's
craziness, man.
Spewing diarrhea out of his mouth.
So enough of that shit, because that dude's a fucking hoe ass bitch.
Yeah, let's stop giving him.
And all's we're doing. I mean, when he listens to this, when he sees it on YouTube, he's probably gonna get a bottle of Jerkins, go into a closet, get his tube sock, and listen to this, and satisfy.
My voice.
Yeah, his Jacob's voice, and just go to town. You know, I mean, that's what's wrong. This dude is mentally unstable, but. We don't care about that.
Maybe look at Josh's head.
Josh's head is nice. I like Josh's head. Josh's head is deceivingly.
A little red.
It's deceiving because he
was
sunburned.
I got sunburned in the
Maybe
snow
you're not
yesterday.
fucking paying attention. Why do you keep picking on Josh, man?
Because he's an easy target. He just gets angry.
No, he
goes off on people on Facebook. And then,
and then what? Hold on. And then what?
Then doesn't answer for an hour.
About what? What do you want me to answer?
Oh man, I just opened up a can of worms. Nothing. We done settled this.
Fucking did. Go ahead.
No, man. I'm just messing with you. Chill out, man.
And I'm just messing with you.
Why do you?
I'm just messing with you.
How come big guys can't get together and just be big guys together? How come everyone's got to be fucking? No, I'm fucking. No, you. No, you. That's not it at all. Josh is like, that's not it at all. That's not it.
Gouda or Swiss?
Gouda or Swiss?
Huh?
Gouda or Swiss?
Gouda. I like Gouda.
Gouda. So, Jacob. So when you're cleaning windows part time, are you paying taxes on all that money, or are you pocketing it all like a douchebag?
Whoa! Why don't answer that question, Jacob?
Tell me.
Don't answer.
Are you evading the IRS? Because he's coming for you Tuesday. You know that, right?
Legal counsel says plead the fifth on that one.
How are you even gonna ask me something?
Listen,
like
I'm leading to my next topic here. Tax season is upon us, where we all got to get that shit in. Are you all set, Jacob? Are you good to go? Because I know I'm last minute like a motherfucker. I got to file extensions like every other year. You know, like you have to give me a couple more weeks, man. But this year I made it on time.
You can count it for like maybe $60 a month.
No, I've got one. That's the problem.
I see.
I have one, and I can't get my shit turned in on time.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah, it's me. It's not their fault. It's me. It's not their fault.
You're always on the glass.
Yeah. The glass pipe. I'm smoking crack all the time, methed up all the time.
Are you hanging out at the meth shack?
Yeah, the meth shack. I'm in the meth shack now. Can't you hear my shit cooking?
Your face is too fucking full for meth.
I'm too fat.
Fucking around.
I'm
No,
too
not fat.
no, I'm fat.
You look too fucking healthy.
No, it's not meth. It's crack.
It's crack. Yeah, definitely. I love crack. You know how I am about turds, so you know it's got to be crack.
Oh yeah.
So, how did you get? I mean, how did you get into window cleaning, man? That's what I want to know. How did you get into? How did you get into window cleaning?
You know, initially I wanted to start pressure washing.
What? Really?
Yeah, but I didn't have the upfront money, and you know the cost, and you know I was just browsing YouTube, and I just seen a bunch of window cleaning videos, and I was watching them, and I thought to myself, you know, I think I'd enjoy doing this shit. And you know, I watched videos for like maybe a week. Then, like the typical freaking new person, I went to Lowe's, bought some cheap shit, freaking went out, got some little fucking storefront. It took me 2 hours to do. That should have took me 15 minutes.
Right.
And then it just kind of went from there.
Okay. So how long have you been doing? How long you been doing the window cleaning?
About a year and a half.
Year and a half. Man,
yeah,
so
you're
I'm
still fairly green.
Yeah, you're a newborn baby at this, huh? So what is?
Yeah, but I love it though, man.
That's cool, man. That's cool, man. What I want to know is are you refining your technique, or are you still working on your technique, or do you feel confident in your technique? You know, going and when I say that, I mean on the glass, finished product, and dealing with a customer? Do you feel like you're headed in the right direction, or are there still things feel like you need to learn as far as that goes?
You know, I have my ups and downs, like, you know, but I think I'm fairly good at what I'm doing. So, I mean, finished product, you know, like everybody, I still have some touch-ups and stuff.
Right.
It's nothing like freaking leaving big lines and
right
where it doesn't even look like I cleaned the damn window.
Right. Do you go and do your window cleaning jobs with your like fucking Bill's Construction observation shirt on, or do you
no.
Do you have company shirts? And
I'm in the process of doing that.
Okay.
I just wear, you know.
That's a suggestion I could make for you. And I'm not trying to be like, yo, I know more about this than you do, but I know when I first started out, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to wear a plain polo and, you know what I mean, just go out and clean windows. And I think I've got more response and more calls and shit, referrals, when I started branding. You want to know who got me doing that? Is the guy up above you that you like fucking... you want to be like someday, because you might not want to. You might give him shit right now, but I'm telling you, you want to be like Josh. That motherfucker's got it going on. I am striving to be.
Oh, I know he does, man.
You know,
you
look,
know
I got my American flag on there. It's even
him,
flying in the right direction on on the sleeve. People love that. People love that. And you know, I branded on the front, branded on the back. Joshua does not own a single piece of clothing
outlaw
without. I mean, this is the first time Josh has been on this podcast or in public without a Josh with the window cleaner shirt on. I mean, even
some of those shirts he's got are dope, man.
Dude,
the colors are freaking badass.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like legit. Josh be rocking our purple Under Armour with Josh the window cleaner stitched on the side of that bitch. He does not fuck around, dude. He does not fuck around. The only thing I ain't seen him is like his work boots ain't got Josh the window cleaner on them, or his jeans.
How do you know that?
I ain't really. I guess I don't know. I guess I don't know.
That was a good guess.
He's got that shit stamped in on the inside of his boots.
I got underwear that says Josh the window cleaner. I've got the inside of my designer jackets have Josh the window cleaner liners in them.
Do this. Let's see.
No, I'm lying. I'm lying. It's hats and shirts. It was always a big thing. Like when I was starting out, and I said, if I ever have a chance to like get my own business and stuff, you know, I'm gonna be proud of it. I'm gonna rock it every single time I can, and we've got to a point where I can do that. And you know, 99.9% of the stuff I wear is I mean, if I'm not selling myself at all times or representing my company at all times,
Who's
how
gonna
could
do it
I?
for you?
Yeah,
You know?
exactly,
Right, you're
exactly.
right.
And I
Yeah,
got my kids. They all have their Josh the Window Cleaner camo hats and fitted hats and jackets and shirts and stuff and even Rocket, my baby, he's got a little outlaw onesie, um, which is fucking dope. But my wife, she's geared out. I mean, it's just a point of pride, I guess, for me that
I'm the
you know.
same way. When I go out and I get my shirts done and all that shit. The girls, they each got every one of them. They got 2-3 shirts a piece. My son's got 2-3 shirts a piece. You got to keep it. You know what I mean? Because they gonna wear that shit to school. They gonna wear that
Oh
shit to
yeah.
work. You know they go. You know what I mean? It's gonna.
That was my daughter's freaking
Whoa,
toys.
okay, sure, buddy.
I didn't hear.
No, you didn't hear.
I was looking for my drink.
He was looking for his drink, but what he grabbed was his peak tutu that he took off before he jumped on this bitch.
Hey man, I gotta play with my kids. You know?
Yeah, hey man, that's cool.
I'll do whatever.
Bro. Yeah, hey, listen, I have a 19-year-old daughter and a 16-year-old daughter, and for
you're 38 and you've got a 19-year-old daughter.
Oh yeah.
Damn, you started early.
Oh
homie.
yeah, I was working third shift full time.
Graveyard.
Yeah, boy. So, when I had, my toenails were painted on a few occasions. You know what I'm saying? So, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know.
Looks like you got a little rouge on right now, man.
Dude, you know what? It's my Busch Light sign. You see my Busch Light sign? In the background there, it kind of gives me the.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah. Okay.
It gives you the glow.
Yeah, it gives me the glow. I got a Rolling Rock sign on this side, so I'm red on this side and green on this side. So, whatever.
Christmas.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Christmas. Yeah. So. So, I don't know, man. So, we're about to let Jacob go because we called him in the middle of fucking, probably waxing poetic to his wife. He probably wants to snuggle up, watch a movie or something, because this is his Friday night. And Jacob, more than likely, I would assume, I'm just assuming, he works a 9 to 5, and I don't mean that literally, but a 5 days a week regular job, and he cleans windows on the side. So I'm going to assume that tomorrow is window cleaning day for Jacob. Am I right to assume that?
It's supposed to be if it's not raining.
Ah, you ain't got no storefronts undercover?
I got a question for
Go ahead.
So, what's your schedule like during the day? Is it like a 7 to 3 or like an 8 to 4, 9 to 5?
To be honest, I really don't have a set schedule. Like, there's certain times I normally get to work at 7:30, and sometimes I can work till 2. Sometimes I can work till 5. It just depends. My job is that I'm at the mercy of the contractor.
Sure.
Oh, okay.
So, it's hard to put something like, say you had a house or something like that, you could put on at like 4:30.
Yeah, it's kind of hard for me to schedule that. Like little things, like if I got enough time to go do storefronts,
Mm-hmm.
A storefront or two, if I need to do it that day, I can do that. But like actually trying to bust out a house,
it's hard to do. So that's it's a Saturday. Do you work Sundays at all?
Yeah, I work Saturday and Sunday. So I'll work 7 days a week if I have to.
When you split it up between 2 jobs, though, sometimes it doesn't feel like 7 days. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
So do you primarily set up your houses when you get a house on the weekends? Is that how you do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
A majority of the time, I go do the quote, and they're like, when can you do it? I can do it right now. Go ahead. Sorry about that.
So you get them. You go to like on a Saturday morning, you go out to give the bid, and then your intention is just to land that job and then get it done that day.
Correct.
I like that strategy. I'm sure the customers like that strategy too.
I can't stop.
Yeah, but and to be honest, the majority of my work comes from. I don't know if y'all ever heard of an app called Nextdoor.
I'm a big promoter at Nextdoor.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the majority of my work comes from. Window cleaning. I do screen repair. I've been doing a shit ton of screen repair.
Okay, yeah, dude. You know, I know a lot of dudes that are slipping on that, and they're like, man, fuck, whatever's what, dude. I make some good money patching up screens, man. Good money patching up screens. Make me like $20 and take me like 5 minutes. Pull that shit out, pull that shit out, and put it right back in. It's the shit. It's easy.
Yeah, I mean just.
And if you go out and get the right, you go out and get yourself like 2-3 different kinds of spline, different sizes. You spend maybe $20 for 3 different, and you got like maybe 150 foot of spline around there for $20, and go out and get yourself a roll of screen PVC. I like the PVC plastic stuff, the black plastic, because that wire shit, once that bleeds under the window, forget about it. That aluminum shit, forget about it. You put that shit in there, bang it out. Okay, yeah, that's okay. So I mean, you're out maybe $40-$50, and you're probably gonna make 3-4 times that if you do it right.
So what are you charging per screen to repair? Like to take home, to where you repair them. What's the market down there looking like?
First of all, I clean when I replace screen, I do it right at the house. I don't take it home. I take it out.
I didn't ask you. I asked Jacob.
The majority of the jobs that I've done that were screen repair, that's the only thing they wanted, and it wasn't just 1 or 2. It was basically the whole house. And unlike TJ, I'm not doing freaking 20 screens standing in someone's fucking backyard.
And I don't blame you, Jacob.
Well, thank you, Josh.
Well, I'm set up to do that shit out the back of my truck.
I take back all those negative things I said about you earlier.
Whatever.
Yeah, fuck you.
Some of us are ballers, some of us aren't.
Oh, TJ the turd.
So?
Oh, your nose is a little brown, buddy.
So?
No, but back to what I was saying.
You're so mean, dude.
How am I mean? Oh, man. I thought Josh froze for a second.
He did.
I'm just smiling. I'll just smile.
So, anyway, so you're doing the screens. Did you allude to the point or how much you're making doing screens, or?
I just recently started advertising. That's what I'll do, screen repair. Like within maybe a month and a half ago, and I've already done, I think 5 or 6 screen repair jobs, and they're all ranging between, I think one I did between 10 to 15 screens per house, and just like your normal average size window, I was charging $20 a screen.
That's not bad.
Ooh, good job,
man. That's not bad at all, man. That's not bad at all.
Good.
That's
and then
that's
I
a nice
even just had a few people call me and want me to freaking rescreen their sliding door.
Okay.
It takes me 15 minutes and I'm charging them $40.
Right.
Yeah.
That's good, man.
So,
that's a good add-on, man. Nice add-on service for a window cleaner. You're there. You're popping the screen out. You might notice
you should post a how-to video on that.
Yeah, Jacob.
I thought about it, but
why? Because you don't know how to.
I mean, that's sweet.
Awkward.
No, not awkward.
Awkward. So yeah,
it's kind of hard to have a conversation with him with you fucking talking all the goddamn time.
Yeah, when are you gonna shut the fuck up and let someone else talk?
Right after I kick you out of this fucking call, you fucking dick. Jesus, if I needed this kind of abuse, I would have went to my mom's house. Internet bully. Are you seriously? Did you seriously just call me an internet bully? I can't believe this. Eric fucking sent you here, didn't he? Eric sent you here to fuck with me, didn't he? You're in cahoots, aren't you? Well, actually, when we
If you
first
think that, you're fucking stupid.
I know better than that, because if you were buddies with him, you wouldn't even be talking to me. I've been talking to Jacob for a hot minute about getting on here, so it was nice having you on here, Jacob. Is there anything you want to plug before you get off of here?
No, man. I appreciate y'all having me on.
Yeah, man.
It's nice to have you.
What is
This
your?
will probably be the worst episode ever.
Probably.
All because of your fat mouth.
Well, we're gonna put. I'm gonna fucking roast you when we get off here.
Could you at least do it to where I can hear it?
No.
You'll be able to hear it when it's posted.
Tomorrow morning. No, I won't do that to you because I like you. What was I gonna say?
Hey man, if I didn't like you, I wouldn't make fun of you and then send you the shit.
I know. I'm only picking on you. I don't really know how to end this the right way. So what I'm gonna say is there anything you said there isn't a whole lot you want to plug, but what are where can guys follow you at? Where can guys follow Jacob Williams and James Riley, the Backflip Boys, at? How do we find the Backflip Boys and their content?
I've got a question.
Okay.
Another
question? How did you guys become the Backflip Boys? Have we broached that subject?
No.
No, I don't believe you have. Me and him just started bullshitting through YouTube and then Facebook, and one day we joked around and said something about, the Backflip Boys.
Mm-hmm.
And we pretty much said, well, we should try to just start a YouTube channel and see where it goes.
Okay.
And, pretty much the concept was we only use Ed-Array tools.
Okay.
Which we're fixing to kind of steer away from that, since we're going to do the Windows 101 thing with the reviews and making videos and bullshit. So.
Right. Okay.
Isn't there a tool though that's like the backflip tool that people have been using for Windows? I always thought that you guys were affiliated with that. That was just.
Well, I mean, I own one. Yes.
Okay.
I personally.
You're not a real window cleaner unless you own a Ed-Array backflip.
I'm not a.
What's that? I'm sorry. Hold on, real fast. What did you just say?
I said I was told you're not a real window cleaner unless you've owned an Ed-Array backflip.
Oh. I must not have my credentials. I don't have my credentials then. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can exclude me from the real window cleaner thing because I don't have one of those either. I actually have the
vice versa.
No, I have the Unger version of that.
Yeah, the vice versa.
Yeah,
sorry, I have the younger version of that too.
Snob.
Yeah, so we got. He's a tool snob. So.
My
the hell's
dryer,
that?
Sorry.
Huh?
My fucking dryer.
Oh. So you wash your clothes. That's nice.
No, my wife washes my clothes.
Damn.
You fucking chauvinist pig.
Because she loves me.
Oh. Well, then you're a nice man, then.
No, I'm not a piece of shit. No, I'm just like...
So we covered the backflip boy thing. Now, if I can just get to what the fuck I'm trying to get to, so I can get this fucking bozo the fuck out of here.
White Russian.
Where can guys that listen to this check out Jacob Williams and James Riley's work on YouTube? Where do they go? What do they search for?
You can just go to YouTube and search Backflip Boys Ed-Array.
Okay.
And you'll see
pop
Backflip
up.
Boys and our wing logo.
Subscribe, check out the wing logo, watch Jacob do.
Subscribe, fucking give us a thumbs down.
Whatever the fuck you feel like doing, whatever it is.
Check out my...
Good. Any publicity is good publicity.
Fuck.
Jesus Christ. That means that the Jacob Williams interview is done. That right, that buzzard is like, time the fuck out. It's time to go, bro. So it was really nice talking to you, Jacob. I'm fucking gonna drink this other drink. It was really nice talking to you. It was nice having you on. Here's a cheers and a salute to Jacob Williams and the Backflip Boys. We're going to say it right here on the podcast that Jacob Williams is our favorite backflip boy. I don't really, James is cool too, so I'm just being a dick.
Until we have James on.
And then he'll be the favorite backflip boy, but whatever.
Whatever.
I'll do what I want. Jacob, thank you so much for coming on and fucking.
Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, and
hey, thanks for having me.
Yes, if you ever want to get back on again, just shoot me a message. You're gonna most likely
you can just make me a permanent guest and have me on every fucking episode.
Most likely,
it's like the Howard Stern show. I'm the Artie Lang.
No,
outlaw.
You're more like the Baba Booey of.
You can eat shit.
You're more like the Jackie Martling.
You can suck my dick.
No, I don't want to. Why are you trying to force me to do things I don't want to do?
You're looking a little randy over there after drinking all them White Rush. Like,
oh, yeah.
why are you pushing?
I
don't want
to go.
Oh, Mr. Rose.
I might want to do it.
What? Might want to do what? I'll do anything right now. Anything.
Oh man.
Look at me. Eric's like, you're missing Eric's like, you're missing a tooth. I'm like, I got a tooth. It's gold. I just don't like wearing it because it hurts my gums. Shut up, bitch. I was thinking about getting another one with like a squeegee in it. I thought that'd be dope. Or like a diamond.
A diamond squeegee.
You ain't got to tell. I'm sold. I'm sold. I'll knock out a tooth right now.
I lost my tooth biting a fucking cap off a beer bottle. So. I'm a fucking retard. Whatever.
I was about to say, what are you, a fucking retard?
I'm a fucking retard. I grabbed that bitch and went like this, and the listen. The tooth came out, and the cap didn't come. The cap was bent, but it was still on the bottle. Of my tooth was fucking.
What is up with this guy?
Whatever, man. I was shit faced, dude. I drank that beer too.
Hey man, you gonna drink one more? And you gonna try to do that now? Let's do this shit on camera. Come on.
No, I'm good.
Go get you a beer and try to.
I got soft gums. I got soft gums. It's a product of inbreeding in my family. I got soft gums. Once you get off my back. Hey. All right, Jacob. It was a pleasure having you on, man. Thanks so much, and go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
So we just had Jacob Williams on the podcast, and one of the Backflip Boys, the sexier half of the Backflip Boys, Jacob Williams from Florida, Panama City, Florida. He's a full-time construction, what did he say, like inspector?
I think he's like an inspector, yeah.
And he is a part-time window cleaner with the aspirations for being a full-time window cleaner. He is in the process right now of trying to become a full-time window cleaner.
He'll get there.
I think he will too. I think he seems to like it, and that's the main thing that people need to, especially if you're a new guy listening to this. That's the main thing. If you're not enjoying cleaning windows, if you don't get like excited, like I'm about to go out and make some money of my own, this probably isn't for you, because you're gonna have to put some hours in, man. You're gonna have to do some shit that you don't want to do. You're gonna look at windows and you're gonna be like, oh my god, I don't want to do this. And that's not if you're not about to go and do that and get it done, this isn't gonna work for you. You gotta be out and do it. You just can't, because what we do is visual, and when you're done, people are going to literally see the results of your labor, and if they can point something out that they don't like and you haven't done a good job, it's kind of hard to mask that when it comes to looking out of something. So Jacob looks like he's on his way to an illustrious career of giving blowjobs and cleaning windows. So,
I think he's going to be real good at both.
I think he's already good at the one, and just he's working on the other. So
I think a little less teeth, but he's getting there.
Yeah.
No,
We're just
joshing.
kidding. He's just joshing, like literally and figuratively. So, how is your? We haven't been on in a week. I mean, episode 4, the lost episode, was absolute fire. It was so
bad. Are you
bad.
ever gonna release it?
It was already released. What are you talking about? It was released. We had to pull that shit down.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
It was Insane Asylum.
Is that what got the shitstorm started a little bit, or no?
I don't think so.
I think the shitstorm we're just
okay.
We just need umbrellas.
We had podcast number 1, and it was pretty good, and we said some shit on podcast number 1. Then we had the illustrious Josh Thompson on, and Mr. New York City, and
which one was Jacob Bell?
Things were said. Things were said that couldn't be unsaid.
Hey, I'm Josh Thompson. I'm from fucking Jersey.
That couldn't be unsaid.
No,
So, the shit was said on that, and we released that on YouTube. That might have ruffled some feathers. And then we had Jacob Dell, a pillar of the window cleaning and power washing communities. Both.
They're
2 times. I need to cut my nails. 2 times.
He's got ties to the ledger.
Jacob Dell is a double OG, and that's hard status to achieve. And things were also said in that podcast that did not paint a certain social media window cleaning supplier in a good light. And they got mad. And the guy that pets cats, that paints, that cleans windows with Dave Mustaine, got upset and got our the Outlaw Window Cleaner channel taken down for the time being. But little do they know,
took Tim down too.
They also took Tim down too. And Josh,
he's in a psychiatric hospital right now.
Yeah, he's trying. He's recovering.
Shock therapy.
Shock therapy. They did a lobotomy. We're hoping everything turns out okay. But no, on a serious note, Tim was going to be on the podcast tonight, but he had some modem difficulties, technical difficulties. And stop yawning, fuckface. He'll be on. We're going to try to get... You know what? It's going to rain tomorrow, so we might as well do a Tim podcast tomorrow.
Sure.
Whatever. Josh won't be here. He's a fucking douche nugget.
No, I won't.
Tim, in all honesty, he didn't have a mental fucking breakdown like we're fucking joking about. Tim has been vigilant. Is that the word?
Obsessive vigilant.
Yes. Obsessive is a better word. And that's... I got the hiccups and shit because I've been drinking White Russians for like 2 hours now. I'm fucked up. Tim has been obsessive compulsive about this fiasco on YouTube. And it's not a desperation thing. It's a I'm fucking right and I know it thing. You know what I mean? Tim is, and we both, Josh and I both know, we don't like to, we're not going to sit here and talk about it for fucking an hour or nothing. Because Tim could probably tell you, we could have a whole fucking podcast about it.
I'm sure he will.
Yeah, I'm sure once we get Tim on, we'll have to whack him over the head with a fucking bat to get him to shut up about it. We love Tim. We love Tim.
Shout out to Tim Huber.
Shout out to Tim Huber. And, if this was the playground and we were out playing kickball and you snatched fucking Tim's kickball away from him, legit, I would beat your fucking ass and Joshua would help me. Just so you guys know. We would fucking whoop all y'all's asses if this was fucking kindergarten. But it ain't kindergarten. So we're going to go the grown man professional route. And Tim is... you guys fucked up on that, man. you fucked with the wrong one on that one, because that dude is not gonna take this.
He's not gonna give
down.
up now.
No.
If you would have fucked with my YouTube channel,
yeah, if you would have fucked with my
been
YouTube
right.
channel too, you'd have got with me. I'd have been like, oh shit, man, I gotta upload that shit again. Now I gotta be nice.
You're fucked with the wrong one.
You fucked with the wrong one, because Tim is not gonna let this go. And you guys think that well, we silenced Tim. No, you have awoken a beast, and unfortunately for you guys, you woken a beast, and it just so happens that
and
beast,
you're wrong.
Yeah, and you're wrong.
You're really wrong.
You're really wrong, and that's a fucking bad mix. And on top of all that, you got me and Joshua.
You got a lot of subscribers. You're about to lose.
You got a lot of subscribers. You're about to lose. On top of that, Outlaw Window Cleaner, we pimp the best product too. The product that we like is the best. You know what I mean? The Gunslinger is the best. The Reach It Pose is the best. The Constructor Brush is the best. And motherfuckers, you ain't got shit to say about it, and that's funny. And
I'll tell you something else.
Go ahead.
Like just the window cleaning community, it goes beyond our outlaw window cleaning. I mean, on every single forum, I'm seeing guys screenshot his lies, and I mean, dude, they're doing all of the investigative work for Tim, to show how shady this cat really is. And I mean, ultimately, I hope at the end of this, okay, when all the dust settles, okay, I hope Tim naturally gets his YouTube channel back, so we don't have to fucking blow the world up. And, legal disclaimer: we're not going to blow the world.
Yeah, we don't really mean that figuratively. So that crazy guy in Michigan, don't fucking get on our live stream and fucking.
You might do that.
They got a nuclear bomb and they're going to blow up the world. Yeah.
But when the dust settles, and this guy had some leverage. He had, and he has still. But I mean, I think when the dust settles, people are going to see in our industry what we're trying to do, and what he was trying to do. Two completely different things. Okay, he's trying to be, he's trying to pimp products. We just use products that we like, and we get on here and talk. He's a paid shill.
Yeah,
we're not. We're not. That's not us. We're gonna always be true and tell you exactly what we want. If we want a certain product, we're gonna say, hey, this can we get something materializing on this?
Right. I mean, I don't think between the three of us, besides our Reach It Pull obsession, I honestly don't think any of us use the same fucking traditional window cleaning tools. Not one of us. You use a liquidator. Tim uses strictly editorial tools and sorbo channels, and I use Unger like 99% besides my sorbo channels.
Switch up a lot. Like there's a lot of loyalty. Yeah, I know. You stick with what you got. Me, I don't know. I just right now I'm on that liquidator. I like it. It's light, but I'm not saying I like them all, man. They all have a use for me.
And while we're here, I mean, if anyone out there in the window cleaning community has a product that they want to sponsor our YouTube, our podcast with, send it here. And I say that when I say that, I mean Unger. I am your loyal and humble servant. Anything that you want to send me to test out.
Me too.
No, don't listen to him. I will sell my soul to Unger. I will prove to you how much I love your product. I mean, I don't think anyone in the universe has more Unger tools than me. I have all of it. All of it. Except for your water-fed poles. I don't have that.
No,
because I'm like lightweight on the side.
You should just stop. You're back. You got to stop now.
I'm not backing out.
As
far as traditional window cleaning tools, Unger's, they got me. That is unless Perry Tate decides to come out with some fucking tradition. Like if Perry Tate comes out with a washer head and a T-bar and a squeegee and some squeegee rubber. I mean, just based on recent track records.
I keep hearing mumblings.
He says there's some things in the works. So if that's the case, Perry, I will. You know, I love you already.
Oh, me.
No, don't listen to Josh, man. He doesn't even like stuff. He don't like anything.
I like money.
Oh, all right. Besides his wife, his kids, and money, there's little things he likes.
I like you a little bit.
He likes me a little bit. This guy fucking calls me constantly. Won't leave me alone.
Well, we're plotting to take over the world.
Yeah, we are. We kind of are. Pinky in the brain. You decide who's who. You decide who's who.
I'm Pinky.
But you know, literally, you know, we all use different fucking tools, man. There's not, between the three of us, we all use something different. You know what I mean? So, there's no brand loyalty here, but outside of, like I said, our Reach It deal, I mean, we don't have a deal with Reach It. I should stop saying that. It's not Reach It deal. I'm just saying we really like what Perry's doing with the industry. Based on what we talked about previously in the podcast, Eric brought some shit up in the live stream. Perry is not aligned with us in any sort of way other than we are friends. And we are customers of Perry's. And Perry has taken a lot of fucking shit in our industry. A lot of shit. And I feel
he's always been transparent, though.
Yeah,
if something's come up, he's addressed it.
Yeah, based on my experience with him, like Jacob Dell said in episode 3, when he first came out, Perry had some things that he needed to learn, whatever, in Jacob's opinion. But with my experience with his product, when I bought it, because I've been using water-fed poles since 2004. And it's, you know, I know there's guys who've been doing it way, way longer than me, and that's great. You know, pat yourself on the fucking back. Try not to break your arm. I bought a Reach It pole in 2014, I think. 2014, 2013. Or it might have been the season. Yeah, it might have been just before 2014. I bought one. And I've been using it ever since. That Reach It Mini's fucking gangster, man. It's bulletproof. And it's good shit. And his constructor brush is good shit. And now with the Gunslinger and Maker Products and Richie Blue, probably the fucking most hippest, baddest ass dude ever, besides Todd Four. I'm sorry, Richie, but that's Todd Four is the Swiss Army knife of badass, and there's no one that can top that. So me and Joshua Schoaf got a super duper huge boner for Todd Four. The dude is legit. He's legit. If you don't know who Todd Four is, you are fucking sleeping on your entire life. Your whole life is worthless if you don't know who Todd Four is. Anyways,
he's climbing mountains.
He's
doing crazy ass ladder moves.
Boxing
in his fucking office.
Climbing mountains, doing crazy ladder moves, hanging off of fucking buildings, and he's a boxer, like a legit boxer, like in the ring, like punching motherfuckers and knocking them out, like legit. I don't know if he does it anymore, but he used to, and he's just fucking awesome. Todd Four is awesome. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh, Perry and Reach It. We're not aligned with Perry in, we're not representatives of Reach It. We're just, what do we say? How do you say it, Josh? We are outspoken, happy customers.
We use the products.
And we use like the products. We like Richie's product, the Gunslinger. We like Perry's product. Listen, game changer. If you're a window cleaner and you ain't got one, you're slipping. I don't care what anybody else says. You're slipping. Perry's fucking poles are legit. They're awesome. I used mine today. 3 stories in the air. Super gangster with my constructor brush with the bronze pads on it. It's the shit. It's the shit. And I know I don't want our podcast and Outlaw Window Cleaner to go any further With anybody have any preconceived notions like Perry's lined our pockets or whatever the fuck, or we're paid sponsors.
You can send me a check.
Yeah, you can send me a check. I'm cool with that shit. I mean, fuck, you can send me some bristles for my constructor brush, and we can call it or even. But I just like his product. Perry is literally, I mean, of course, he's a businessman, so he, of course, wants to make money. I mean, let's be honest. I wouldn't be cleaning fucking windows if I didn't want to make money. I'm not out there cleaning windows because I want people to have beautiful views. I mean, let's be honest here. Stop yawning.
Dude, I can't help it.
Perry is worried about the window cleaner. And when I say that, he's worried about not only value, but he's also worried about ergonomics, injury. He puts time and effort into the movements that we make while we're cleaning windows, especially when it comes to cleaning windows with a water-fed pole. And if you guys can't get behind that kind of passion, then I say you're slipping. I'm not saying you should buy Perry's product because he cares about your body. But if you can't respect the man for what he's doing, then you got a problem with your life. And that's something you got personally inside. There's something wrong with you. You know who you guys are, you fucking yum-yums. But, Josh, is there anything you'd like to stick on the end of this episode that we can talk about for about 10 minutes before you fall asleep, you fucking retarded ass bitch?
I've been up since 4:30.
So, big fucking deal. So me
if
too.
I yawn a little bit.
Me too. What do you want, a fucking cookie?
You got a cookie?
I got this White Russian. The dude abides. You know what I mean?
The dude abides. It looks so good.
I can tell you that it is magical.
Well, what are you going to do after you get off the podcast?
I don't know. Stuff.
What kind of stuff?
Probably sleeping.
Me too.
Yeah. So, I mean, Josh is like, I got nothing.
I got nothing.
I got nothing. Dude, I've got this.
I don't have nobody.
Listen, I'll tell everybody. I got a little story for you guys. So I got a call from this guy. He's from Lebanon. He owns some Little Caesars and some soba restaurants, okay? So he's like, hey, he goes, I need my windows cleaned. My customers are complaining. They don't want to eat my restaurant because my windows are so bad. I'm like, all right, cool. So I drive past, he gives me the address. I'm like, oh, shit, that's this old Little Caesars joint. I know what that's like. I'm like, oh, this is the price. You know what I mean? So I quote this guy a price. So he's like, calls back. He's like, hey, I got your quote. He goes, but I own the Little Caesars next door, too. I own the Chinese restaurant, and I own this Little Caesars. Can you do both? I'm like, all right, cool. Then I'll, tack this on, and I'll do them both in and out for this much, right? So this was Thursday, and Thursday was a fucking from 5 o'clock in the morning. I was out on the glass cleaning windows at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I go and work all fucking day. I worked till like 10:30, 11 o'clock last night, and I give him this quote, and I'm like, I'll come out tomorrow morning, and I'll do or tomorrow afternoon, whenever I can get it in, I'll get you in tomorrow. He's like, all right, cool. And I go do the windows. I do the Little Caesars inside and out. It's a couple windows, no big deal. I move down to the restaurant next door. I do the outside. I'm sorry, the outside of that. Then they open the door, and there's the breezeway barricade. And if anybody knows what I'm talking about, like if you walk in, especially in Ohio, they're really prevalent because the wind is so brutal up here. When you open the door, nobody wants cold air blowing on them while they're eating. So they build a glass wall with a door, a vestibule when you walk in. I have never in my fucking life seen anything like this before. Like, it's like his business partner, he's been cleaning the windows. And it's got the restaurant swirl on it. And anybody that knows about a restaurant knows what I'm talking about, the restaurant swirl. They took the fucking grill rags and wiped the windows down with them. So, or they use floor wax, whatever the case is. Well, that doesn't even do this justice. So, I literally, no bullshit. I start wetting these windows down, and I had to go to my truck and grab a 5-way. If anybody doesn't know what that is, that's a painter's tool. It's got the hook, and then it's got the little half circle in it to take the paint out of a, I go grab I had to use a 5-way to scrape the grease and fuzz off the window frames. I've been cleaning windows since 2004. I have never in my life seen anything like this before.
That's so gross.
I give this dude an estimate. I fucked up so bad by not going inside. I should have went inside because I had to do these windows 3 times per side.
So what's the lesson you learned?
Always go inside. And I've been doing this for 14 years.
Did you get more money?
Yes, because I called him. As soon as I looked at them motherfuckers, and I was like, I'm going to have to get a 5-way. On my way to the truck to get the 5-way, I called him. I'm like, listen, bro. I did the windows that I could see from the parking lot. And I'll admit, I did not walk inside. And it's a good thing that I didn't, because I would have told you to catch the whole fucking place on fire, because I've never seen anything that nasty in my life. I was like, listen.
There?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Well, let's not bash him, so keep going.
No, I mean, I eat at Little Caesars, and he owns that. I mean, they got nice lunch specials there. I mean, I can't anymore because I'm not eating bread. I'm trying to lose weight. Everybody knows.
You.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong? Oh, so I'm a dickhead for trying to be not fat no more?
Whoa.
Listen,
Did this guy over here call you a dickhead?
Listen.
This guy over here call you a dickhead?
Listen.
Is there somebody above me in the square that you're talking to?
I read that for every 10 pounds you lose, your wiener grows 1/4 of an inch.
I've heard that too. It's all about length.
So I'm thinking that's not a bad idea, because I pee on my pants a lot.
And cut.
And scene. and scene. I'm leaving that shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't think I've ever learned a better lesson in the last 3 or 4 years than that right there. Just when you think you guys, just when you think you got it all figured out, you don't have it all figured out. There's always a surprise behind that door. Always make sure that you're doing your due diligence when you're bidding a window cleaning job. I learned a lesson there, a lesson that I've learned before, and I just forgot. You know what I mean? It's that simple. I was busy. It's that simple. I was busy. I shot the guy a price.
You were busy. The customer still needs the price, whether you're busy or not. You did.
Yeah, I did.
You were going off of experience.
I didn't call him up and like, listen, dude, you don't give me this money, I ain't doing shit. I was just like, hey, I didn't realize that this was on the inside.
Your business partner's a filthy fucking pig.
Yeah, and he's like, hey, I understand they're really, really bad. So, if you need to, give me a bump in price, I understand. But if you get it all cleaned up nice for me, can you do it every week? And I was like, sure. And he called me this afternoon, a couple hours after I had left. He come into town and checked it out. He called me up and thanking me up and down. He's like, man, they look so good. Thank you so much. So he appreciates what I did for him. He doesn't mind paying extra for what I had to do. And now I've got another customer. And lesson learned. You know what I mean? So always do your due diligence. Don't ever forget that, especially in window clean. Don't ever sell yourself short. I say that all the time, and look what I did to myself. You know what I mean? Like a complete asshole. Like, oh man, I gotta go get this fucking drive-through done tonight. I'm just gonna drive through the parking lot and like, oh, boom, here's your price. And then get there the next day and be like, oh shit. You know what I mean? I gotta fight the roaches off. No, there's no roaches. But it was just, dude, they were beat just like, just beat. I cannot, literally 1/4 of an inch. I'm not kidding. Like this much grease and fuzz on that shit.
That's a lot.
like that much. I had to scrape that shit off of there with a painter's knife. But it's been an interesting podcast. Everybody's like, this is probably going to be shitty. Nobody's going to like it.
Somebody might. There might be one or two people.
Somebody might. They may or may not. I don't. Who knows?
I'll like it.
I'll like it too because we're in it and we're handsome as shit.
We're under obligation.
We had that fucking yum Jacob Williams on from the Backflip Boys. Shout out to Jacob Williams and the Backflip
If a motherfucker
Boys.
ever calls me King of Queens again, we're gonna have some serious motherfucking problems.
We're driving down to Florida and we're fucking gonna eat.
I ain't no Kevin James.
Yeah, Kevin James is a legit badass, sir.
Wow.
Like legit, no bullshit. Kevin James is, he's in that movie Here Comes the Boom with the martial arts, the cage fighting and shit. He's a legit badass. Like Boss Rutan, El Guapo, said on the Joe Rogan podcast that Kevin James is a legit tough guy. He can literally whoop motherfuckers' asses. So personally, if I was you and Jacob strapped me with you look like a bald-headed Kevin James, I'm like, what, rich, sexy, and I can fucking beat people's asses? Thanks. Jealousy is a sickness. Get well soon, bitches. That's what I would have said. That's what I would have said. Oh, so you mean disgustingly handsome, shit tons of money, and everybody wants to be me? Yeah, thanks. Appreciate that. So, with all of that said, Joshua's breaking up. He's tired. He wants to go to sleep. This has been the Outlaw Window Cleaner Radio podcast. So for Tim Huber, whose internet sucks, couldn't be on. We say thank you to everyone that's reached out to us and fucking supported us and dug into that Luke the window cleaner's chest and his financial backers' chests. We thank you guys, man. We really appreciate the love and the support. All you guys out there that are waiting for Squeegee Life stickers, I'm sending them out. We're licking envelopes right now. We're actually not licking envelopes. I actually got these pre-sealed. Oh wait. That's my iPhone charger. These pre-sealed envelopes, I got 65 of them. I'm going to start mailing these out. They'll be in the mailbox Monday.
Are you plugging the fucking envelopes?
I'm not plugging them. I'm just showing guys that I'm actually doing what I said.
I know what fucking brand it is.
Well, do you want me to cover it up next time? I mean, what the fuck?
You probably should put a piece of black tape.
Listen. I went out of my own pocket.
You could be flagged on YouTube.
Good.
By the Mead people.
Flag me.
Okay. Go ahead. See you. Whatever.
I, out of my own pocket, had 50 stickers made, #SqueegeeLife, for our loyal fucking fans in Outlaw Window Cleaner Network. And I am going to mail them out with 25-cent stamps. I'm gonna put myself out here for like an entire $100 and send these fellas.
You better
stickers.
write that shit off there, tax boy.
Yeah. Yeah, he's calling me tax boy because I've been stressing my taxes and Josh has talked me through it. But anyways, I'm even sending some overseas to England, to Ben Fawcett, where the fuck that guy's name is. He called Luke the window cleaner a proper bitch or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Dude, I wish I was English, man. That shit would be dope so I could say shit like
you are
proper.
A proper bitch.
You're a proper bitch.
You are.
And I'm sending some to England. I'm sending them to Canada. I'm sending them all over the United States. I just want to say thank you guys. Every single guy that has reached out to me for a Squeegee Life sticker has been like, hey, man, I see what's going on with the YouTube channel. I see what's going on with you guys. Keep doing what you're doing. We love it. And that's why we're on here tonight. So I've been drinking. Josh has been drinking. Jacob's just ugly. And we just thought we'd get on and do a podcast for you guys to let you know that we haven't quit. We were just getting our ducks in a row for Tim. So, because Tim got his shit yanked and we were just trying to, make sure that we as a unit knew what we were doing moving forward before this all went up. And it's all going to be gravy now, and we're going to keep doing these. We're going to keep posting them up. We're in the clear to do what we need to do. So there's that hashtag free Bob, and I mean that literally and figuratively.
Hashtag free Bob.
Free Bob. Free Bob, you fucking YouTube bastards. You pricks that did that to Bob. You're going to burn in hell for that shit.
Hashtag Luke is feeling the heat.
Yeah, hashtag Luke is feeling the heat. And we love you guys. This has been Outlaw Window Cleaner Radio. And Joshua, Outlaw, baby.
Outlaw.
Outlaw. Peace. We love you guys. Thank you.